Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It is me, your girl Bass B, and it's been a minute, but I'm back with y'all. Finally got some time to actually shell out these videos. Hopefully they get uploaded on time because for some reason, these videos being almost 30-40 minutes long, it takes on forever to get on YouTube. I don't know if it's me, my processing, on my computer, the internet, what. But it took forever. Like the last Love After Lockup video literally took like 3 days before it got on YouTube. And I was like, what the fuck? So I'm thinking it's just because of the length of the videos. But anywho, let's go ahead and jump into the review. We are going to be talking about Rick and Regine first. So y'all know they at the house for Thanksgiving because Regine got to come out the halfway house for like 48 hours or something like that. Now Ramona's over there. Ramona, of course, is Rick's roommate. She's a woman. She brought the green bean casserole. I was like, there's a lot of casserole going on for this Thanksgiving dinner. And I still didn't see much more size or more of a Thanksgiving dinner between this family. But you know it ain't nothing but about 5 of y'all there. So plus Kay virtually on the damn phone. Yes, Kay is still on the damn phone doing dinner. I was looking like, okay, Radine, I understand you like Kay. But you don't feel it's a little rude and quite embarrassing for Rick to be sitting there thinking that he had a full-fledged monogamous relationship with you. That Kay was just some plaything in jail because every once in a while somebody was going to get horny. Now my friend here, I don't been speaking so well about you. And you got another chick sitting right here. Ramona peeps this. And so Ramona was like, talking to her, telling her how they had got everything together, making sure that the place was going to be real comfortable for her. And she asked about Kay, and Kay lets it be known, because, I mean, anybody going to ask, the girl, who is this girl that's on the FaceTime from the jail? Like, that's your best friend or something? No, girl, that's my boo. That's my girlfriend. So, Ramona off rips. No. That Rick's not going to say nothing because Rick's not that type of dude. But she knows that Rick is not comfortable with the fact that this girl got another girlfriend at this point, because Rick's mind is that they're in a monogamous relationship, they're going to be together, and they're going to have children, and an extra person in the mix was not a part of the plan. Rainey says that she's gay. Her father keeps pushing that she's bisexual, so then Regine was like, yeah, I'm bisexual. Rick, are you listening? If she sat here and said that she's gay, not bisexual, and her father had to push the fact that you had to be bisexual because you're a gay man, what that mean? You don't think it's about time you wrap it up? Let's go. So, the father disclosed to us. See, let me tell you how parents be telling all your fucking business, because I'm trying to figure out why was that any of our business. But her daddy let us know that he found out that she liked women because he walked in on her having a threesome with 2 other girls. So I was like, damn, Ray, you get down like that? That's how your daddy found out? That okay. Things got real awkward at this table. If things were not awkward to begin with, it got real awkward after the whole talk about her sexuality. And Rick is just feeling like, what the fuck did I get myself into? I feel played. As you should, because you obviously did get played. So they go ahead and go home for the night. And Rick and Regine, you know, they got to get the spoing, chicka, boing, boing on, baby. It's time to drop them draws. I've been spending cash on you too long. Time for you to drop them draws. I've been spending cash on you way too long. So, yeah, so that's what they do. The next morning, they wake up, baby, they in bliss. Regine said that jump was good. He was real loving and caring and caressing her. It wasn't just bang, bang, banging in her. And I was like, oh, girl, good. I know you enjoyed it. Yeah, but I just could not stop thinking about Kay because Kay real good in bed, too. So, do you like Rick sex, or were you thinking about the sex that you and Kay had and that what made the sex enjoyable? Because if you hitting the spots like you're supposed to be hitting the spots, when do I have time to think about another chick? Or any other body? You know what I'm saying? It's girl. So here we go with that. Then Rick over here stupid ass, thinking, oh wow, she haven't brought up Kay's name all night, all this morning. So, I'm thinking that might be over with. I think we're good. No, baby. Soon as they get in that car, they go straight to the parents' house. Who calling the phone? Nobody but Kay. And I'm trying to figure out, Rick, is this phone under your name? Because who pays the phone bill? How did she get this phone? Because are you paying for her to talk to her chick that you're not comfortable with in jail? Somebody please answer the questions, because I need answers. After she gets off the phone with Kay, holding a whole conversation with this lady while your supposed man's, is sitting right there. Looking crazy. You gonna ask him, how do he feel about the fact that you be on the phone with Kay all the time? This is when I feel like women have the upper hand on men a lot of times, because we can start cussing your motherfucking ass out right goddamn now. But a man be trying to be cool, I don't want to seem like I be abusive to women and shit like that. Fuck that. Bitch, she would have got cussed the fuck out. Because it's disrespectful. I don't get, you already know the man not comfortable. Why even ask him a goddamn question like that? So of course Rick was like, it's just very uncomfortable, because at the point it's weird. I was very monogamous for you all these years since we've been together, and I was thinking that you will be the same. But no, you got a full-fledged girlfriend, so now I'm feeling like you using me. She tried to make it seem like it ain't that, but come on, a blind man can see, Ray Charles can see that you playing this man. And ain't that man dead? I think so. I want to say so. I believe that man is dead, and he can see that you're playing him. She said she did not want to tell him about the extent of her relationship with Kay, because she did not want to lose him. Understandable, but it's also like, it's wrong as a fuck, girl. You did not have to do that. Give the man a heads up. The man ain't supposed to find out at the damn dinner table with your family that already knew. Next up is Indy and Harry. Harry never came home last night. And Indy, what you playing in the background? Tony Braxton song, Love Should Have Brought You Home Last Night? Because that's what you need to be playing. But you over here, you got to clean up the house, because you got to do your share of the house duties, because y'all is living in Lydia's house rent-free at the moment. So that's the least you could do, is clean up, while you sit there and wonder where the fuck your man at. So he comes home, and Indy her mind's already going towards, did he cheat on her? This is why it is hard to continue a relationship with somebody after they done cheated. The trust is never there. I don't want to be in a relationship with somebody if they didn't come home last night. My automatic thought is that you cheated on me and that something had happened to you. You feel what I'm saying? So anyway, that's why I feel like the relationship just needs to end. It's always going to be this what is he doing? Harry says he blames her insecurities on him being out of jail. You're just not used to not being able to contact me when we were able to contact. You don't know where I'm doing or where I'm at. When I was in jail, you know exactly where I was at. So now that's the reason why you got all these insecurities. No, bitch, don't gaslight me. I know where the fuck I got insecurities. It's because your ass is cheating on me. You be cheating on me. Ever since you got out the fucking jail, you've been cheating on me. So don't play like it's just because you're not in jail and I don't know your whereabouts 24/7. That is not the case. He don't feel like he needs to apologize to Indy for not coming home last night. He don't feel like he did anything wrong. Well, if you feel like you ain't doing nothing wrong by her, you damn sure did something wrong by your parole, because ain't your ass supposed to be in Lydia's house before the street lights come on? Oh, okay. He keeps telling Indy that he is not the man that she needs him to be. But somehow, Indy keeps preaching this spiritual husband, my spiritual husband shit. Instead of understanding spiritually, he can't be your spiritual husband, because spiritually, he do not want to be in a committed relationship. He do not have the mindset for it, real or fake. Because you can keep pulling out this spiritual husband shit, but at the end of the day, that shit is fake. That's not real, Indy. His family comes back over for the night. And they're going to redo the the little meal that they did for him the night he was supposed to get out of jail, but he spent that time getting cheeseburgers for the people in the halfway house. Now, mama and sisters, I'm hoping y'all not making that meal, because that boy said he don't like that. So I hope y'all asked him what he want to eat before y'all went and start getting them pots and pans a clanking. India gonna go ahead and take her child and the other two sister kids out the house. They gonna go have a little fun so they can, have this time to reacquaint themselves back with each other. He asked them all how do they feel about India. Lydia says that, it's really up to him, but she just don't want her time to be wasted, because at this point, I got y'all living in my space. I really don't want y'all living in my space. But because you say you like this girl, she seems to really like you, I'm putting my comfort zone to the back seat so that y'all can be together. So just don't waste my time. Keyword, if y'all not going to be together, please let me know so I can kick all y'all out my goddamn house so I can have my place back to how it was. Because don't you only have like a 2-bedroom, so I know y'all cramped. And that's all Lydia is saying. Of course, the other sister is like, she just don't understand why Indy will up and leave her comfort of her home to come be with a man that you know nothing about. And I know a lot of people had a little flack for the family, but because it's like, well, where they man in the family and stuff. Maybe that's the reason why they feel the way they feel. Like, Indy, I know my brother ain't shit, and I'm trying to tell you that his ass ain't shit, but you not fucking listening. And I just don't understand why you would just come up here and not know what the fuck going on, especially after he already done told you he cheated on you. And I don't even know if the family know that, but it's just like, Indy's not, she's seeing all the red flags, but she put her blinders on when it comes to it. Him and his mama is left alone to have a discussion. And of course, the mama want to take this time to ragtag on Indy. And one thing I can say about Harry was not having that. Oh, he shut that down real fast, because he was like, at the end of the day, that's the girl who cared for me. Y'all wasn't there for me while I was in jail. Y'all wasn't putting money on my books. Y'all wasn't seeing me. Y'all wasn't calling me. Y'all wasn't doing none of that. So, and this girl was there for me. So yeah, don't do it. And I feel that you might be upset, but bitch, I did not sign up to do a bid with you. Just because you're my family member and you're in the wrong in jail, your ass doing that bid by yourself, bitch. It's hard out here without having to put some money on somebody else's bond. So you want me to answer the fucking phone? Them calls collect up on that goddamn phone bill. No, sir. So then we start talking about she starts saying something about the little girl being so attached to Harry. Yes, I have a problem with it, but Harry also had to bust his mama out, talk about how you had let that man come into our life. You was always at work, and that man was basically beating the hell out of them goddamn kids. And he had to let his mama know, so the mama sitting there looking like, I had to work. Well, what was the man doing? Ladies, let me explain something to you. I be seeing this a whole damn lot. Women be busting their ass full-time at almost 2 damn jobs, working their ass off, and be talking about they got a man at home. Well, what the fuck do he do? Because at some point in life, if it's another person financially supposed to be in my household with me, laying down with me, kicking between the sheets with me, bitch, I'm not working those 2 motherfucking jobs to survive. What is he doing? Oh, nothing, beating the fuck out your goddamn kids? Okay, yeah. Mama, now that we know all that information, don't say nothing else about Indy and how she is and what. No. Because, baby, you lost the privilege. You lost it because we just found out all your business. Don't say nothing else. Her and Harry and Coco, the next day, they're going out to run some errands. And she has a plan for them to go see a psychic. Harry ain't trying to hear that. Everybody ain't with that psychic shit. Like Harry said, they go off of hints and urges. If I'm coming in and I feel like I got an attitude, they gonna be like, oh, you seem like some things are going wrong. Like, bitch, of course it look like some things going on in life. Like, you give them an inch or something and then they just run with it. That's all they do. They're not really doing that for, like, telling you nothing for real. They're not no real prophets. And I just feel like if you're going to go to a psychic, Go to a psychic because you just want to have a little fun. It's a carnival thing. You go see a psychic, they tell you something, and then you go about your business. I'm not living my life off of a psychic. She said it's not like that. She said that she didn't give her psychic any hints or anything towards a relationship. She just knew. Yes, she did, Indy. Stop lying. Now, they driving to wherever, I guess to the psychic. And Harry is driving the car. Harry ain't got no license. And guess what happens? Damn state troopers pull up. Automatically, when the state troopers pull behind you, understand your ass getting a ticket. They don't give a fuck about none of that shit. They don't care what story you gotta tell them. They gonna give you a fucking ticket. So he gets pulled over. Of course, he ain't got a license. So he started explaining to the man, yeah, just got out of jail. I'm driving because she's very tired. And so I pulled over and we switched spots. That's the only reason I'm in the car driving, blah, blah, blah. So he asked Indy, does she have a license and why she not driving? She said, oh, because I'm tired. Keeping up with the story. The man ends up getting a ticket and he has to go to court because he was driving without a license. But you think he's worried about, damn, am I going to go back to jail because I'm breaking my parole? No, you too concerned about the fact that the man done put that you white on the damn ticket. Maybe that's the reason why your ass is still riding down the road right now instead of in the back of that goddamn police car, because I'm pretty sure that's a parole violation. He feels like he was better off in jail because he said in jail, he was not being patrolled like that. He's like, in jail, I got to do whatever the hell I wanted to do when I wanted to do it. I didn't have all these people riding down my back. Now that I'm out, I'm having to follow this rule, that rule, that rule, that rule. I'm not with it. Yeah, Harry, you're going to have to do that for 15 years? And he on probation for 15 years? Yeah, it's going to be like that. Stop being a menace to fucking society and you won't have this damn problem. Kaylah and Martell. Kaylah, I want you to do like Indy needs to do and go back to your family that loves you. Go back to the family that loves you and know how to treat you. Because at this point, I don't like it. I don't like it. Kaylah meets up with Martell's mama. They out for brunch. I love me a good brunch. Some endless mimosas. Yes, ma'am. That's what I want to do. So they're talking about how much they are so happy that Martell is out. The wait is finally over. The mother is happy that, Kaylah has stepped up. And on the times that she was too tired to go to the jail to go see him, he had her to be there for him. All this blah, 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 blah. Touching moment about holding the nigga down in jail. Whatever. She said that she's happy because he's in the halfway house and he almost free. And by any means necessary, she's going to make sure her baby do not go back to jail. Unless you're going to lock him up in your house, Martell, only way he going to stay out of jail is if he makes a change for his life himself. But looking at this damn episode, I really don't see it happening, at least not with Kaylah. So they began to touch on about the fact that Kaylah lost both her parents. And the mom was like, I know how hard it is for you because you don't have, your family in your life like that. You moved out here, you have nobody, and you lost your two parents. We found out that her dad did die from cancer 6 years ago. And then she lost her mom this past December. I can't remember what was wrong with the mama, but it was also some type of sickness that, was slowly killing her over time. Because she was like how she had to pretty much watch her mother die. And how hard that was for her. Kaylah's family do not know why she really moved to Atlanta because she was like, she knows for a fact, especially her brothers, will not be happy about the fact of her dating an inmate. The mother, of course, gets upset about that because she feels like everybody deserves a second and third chance. A second chance, a third, not so much, ma'am. I don't have 3 strikes to you out, baby. Once you get to that third thing, it's basically when you really on that second chance and you fucking up, yeah, no, it's over for me. Kaylah asks the mom, do she feel like she needs to be worried about other women? Because remember, Martell's a very popular guy in the city, and he always let us know that while he was locked up, he had to depend on Kaylah financially because he had homeboys and homegirls, aka my boo things, making sure I kept money on my books. The mother basically lies in Kayla's face after having this very emotional moment with her about how much she appreciated her being there while her son was in jail and taking on some of the responsibilities so it could be a weight off of her shoulders. Lied to the girl and told her, no, you don't have nobody to worry about. But then gets into the confessional and said, oh yeah, I don't think my son gonna be faithful. Why you just didn't let that girl know so she can have a heads up in life and so she can really make a sound decision? She already done wasted 13 years of her young life. The girl ain't nothing but 33 years old, meaning her whole 20s when she was supposed to be a hoe. And figuring out which one she like. Do she like it big? Do she like it small? Do she like it thicker? Do she like it short? Do she like it thick around it? Or what the girth was? She supposed to be figuring that out. But no, she was spending her time holding your raggedy son behind bars, and you gonna sit here and tell her, oh no, you don't have to worry about nobody. But you know deep down inside, your son is gonna cheat on her. Ridiculous. So Martell gets 2 days out of the halfway house. He got the same thing Ray Dean got going on. They get the little 48 hours they get to be out. So Kaylah goes and gets him and brings him back to the apartment that she got for them. Now I ain't gonna lie, it's a nice little apartment. It's not one of the luxury apartments, but you know, like a step down from there. You know what I'm saying. Nice, but you know, not so fancy that we're paying like thousands of thousands worth of rent. Just a couple of thousands. She's showing him around the house. They get into the kitchen. Okay, it was a little crumbs on the stove, look like the girl. She said she had made some mashed potatoes the night before. So he was like, well, you cooked last night? And she was like, yeah. Well, why you ain't clean the stove? Okay. Straight number one, you done hit a nerve now. So she was like, I was tired, this and that. So then she walking him to the back of the house to go see the rooms, show the laundry area. It was some clothes on the washer and dryer that looked like it was either being washed, needed to be folded, whatever the case was. It's in the laundry room compartment thing. If you don't want to see the clothes, bitch, close the motherfucking doors. They got the little slide doors. Shut them. Shut the damn doors. You said, oh yeah, it looked like you need to do some laundry and fold your clothes and put them up. So you just being real nasty at this point. You being real nitpicky and you trying to shade this girl. So Kaylah catching it. Glad you called it girl because I tossed it to you. You was like, well, what's your problem? I've been ripping and running trying to get your life together, making sure you had somewhere to go when you get out the halfway house, making sure you got clothes for you and everything. So now you want to sit here and dog me about some mashed potato crumbs on the fucking stove? You got a problem with it? Wipe this shit up. He was like, well, I'm just used to living clean, this and that, blah, blah, blah. You only got so much in the damn jail. Y'all be acting like y'all had a whole house to clean up. Y'all had a square. And y'all only had your bare necessities and some motherfucking ramen noodles. Stop playing with me. So you basically picked a fight with her about some mediocre shit. If the stove was not dirty to the point that you were gonna have to get the SOS pad, the vinegar, the baking soda, put the comment down on it, let it sit for 15 minutes, then come back and wipe the shit up. No, it was just some crumbs. Like you literally take a napkin or a wet rag, semi damp, wipe it, and it would have been gone. But you would have just sworn the girl house was fucking filthy the way Martell was acting. So the house so damn dirty that he has to leave. Oh, I gotta get out of here. You start an argument up with her to get out the house. Why? You better go find you a girl to have sex with? That's what you about to do? You got somebody else you want to kick it with today? See, that's why I ain't got nobody right now, because that's the shit I be thinking about. She is upset. So she's going off on him, as she should. So while he outside, she comes out and was like, so do you understand what we arguing for, or you just don't care? He basically told her in little to no words that he don't care. He said, you see me texting? I don't got time to talk to you right now. Woo, saw, bitch. Cause I would have been waking up the motherfucking neighbors at this point. Cause bitch, I'm about to cuss you the fuck out. Don't bring your ass back over here to this dirty ass apartment that I don't bust my ass for you to be able to live in. Cause you know how hard it is for fellas to find a apartment to live in. So that girl probably was searching high and low a place for y'all to even be at, and this is how you treat her, get the fuck on and don't come back. But we all know that he gonna come back. We all know she gonna take him back. I mean, I be feeling mad. I be mad about the shit. But I have to think about the fact that y'all been holding yourself out for these people for so long. I don't think I just want to let it go so easy, because it'd be like, what was the point? But the point is, don't get some straightening, and if the straightening ain't getting no straightening, kick them to the motherfucking curb. But she do like any other person would have did. She got on the phone with her niece, or whoever, and she started talking shit about her man. Cause that's what we damn do. Taylar and Chance, that's another. Listen, when I tell you about disturbing my peace in my home, you got to get the fuck on. That's how Taylar needs to be with Chance. Since Chance had made it to this house, Bobby, the twin sister, she ain't been coming out her room at all. And this scene looks so familiar to me because me, my sister, and my baby daddy used to all live together. And it was at a point where our relationship was so volatile that she would not come out her room. Half the time, if he was in the living room, I was in my room. Just a hot mess. Y'all know how the tension be in the house. That's what's going on right now. So they had got some pizza or whatever. But Bobby was like, she good. She don't even want none. That's right. I feel you, girl. I'm not about to conversate with somebody out there that I don't even care for. Chance is frustrated about his license. And at this point, I'm thinking you're taking your frustration out on Taylar. Because you were trying to... Now, mind you, we got pizza. We got a whole pizza right here. You trying to feed Taylar the pizza. Taylar don't want no pizza. She's not feeling it. I feel like her mind is on her sister and making sure that her sister is comfortable, and she knows she's not. Chance took this as a chance to be rude and nasty to Taylar in front of them kids at that, making a big old scene about the fact that she didn't want to eat, talking about, so you could just be real and let me know what it really is, this and that and that. Bitch, I don't want no motherfucking pizza. Damn, I'm not hungry. I don't want that. And the girl said it's late. Everybody can't eat late at night. I can't eat late at night either. I'll be running in my damn sleep, having all kind of nightmares when I eat late. You should have got the pizza a long time ago. Taylar does not like the fact that he cussing in front of her kids and stuff like that. And you need to let him know, if we're going to argue, we need to argue in the room or something, not in front of the kids at the damn dinner table. You bringing a toxic life into my kids, and we were not having this before you got here. The next day, they all cuddled up because, it's a brand new day. We're going to start anew. Taylar asked to see his stuff from jail. He had like a little pad he'd been writing on and all this other stuff. So when she gets the pad, it got all these female numbers on it. The front and the back. So now she feeling some type of way because she was like, when we were talking, you told me I can't have nobody. No male friends, don't know like that. So I deleted every male number that I had that was not family related. But here you go with all these damn numbers. Why do you still have them? Chance said them his cousins. Say he got 38 female cousins and he talks to every single one of them. They're really close. Lie fucking again. Lie again. I would tell him, okay, we'll call them all up. Let me see. I want to see who is who's their auntie and everything else. Because you're not, y'all, everybody got a whole bunch of cousins and you only be close to the ones that's around your age group. And I know all y'all not around the same age. Start lying. Then he gonna talk about something. Yeah, but the girls on the back, the girls that wanted to get with me. Kiki. Bitch, if you don't ball this fucking piece of paper up and burn it, it's gonna be a problem. So, just like any basic ass man was gonna do, he flips the script and starts talking about the ex-fiance's pictures all over the house on her Facebook and in her phone. Now remember, the first two kids' father died in a really bad car accident. So she said she keeps them around because it's for her kids. He said, why the picture's not in the room? Now, Taylar, we could move the pictures into the room. You can have a picture for yourself. The only thing that I feel like he probably could actually have a problem with is the fact that You got them all still on your Facebook. Now, if it's with you, him, and the kids, I understand that. Now, if it's just picture with you and him, no, I ain't doing all that. All on your phone and stuff, once again, if it's pictures with you, him, and the kids, cool. If it's just pictures of him, no. Print the pictures out, put them in a little photo album for the kids. Keep a junk drive with the pictures on there just in case those pictures ever get messed up so that you can always reprint them out. But to a certain extent, it do looks like that you're not over that relationship. But also for the certain extent, chance shut the fuck up, because until you throw out them women's damn phone numbers, I don't want to hear a damn thing from you. Kevin, Tiffany, and now we're going to have to add in Curtis. Because remember we found out last week about Curtis and Tiffany over here playing games. Kevin mama come over there to the house the day before Tiffany's supposed to come out the halfway house. And Kevin keeps letting her know that he's going to go ahead and go out there and go get her. The mama says she does not think that's a good idea. And she was like, if she wanted you to be there, she would ask you to be there. So for the fact that she's telling you do not come, something's up. And your best bet is to stay your butt home. But of course, Kevin is not listening. He's still getting ready to go pick that girl up. But don't forget, 13 minutes away, we got Curtis doing the same damn thing, getting himself prepared for his girl Tiffany to come on out that halfway house. Kevin and Curtis pretty much almost pulled up to the halfway house minutes apart from each other. And they parked right next to each other. Catch is, Kevin know Curtis. He know Curtis from around the way. Apparently, they all live in the same city. And he know Curtis, and it's been a problem with him and Curtis. So he trying to figure out what the fuck is Curtis doing here. Here come Tiffany. Tiffany, he yelling at Tiffany, hey Tiffany, babe, what's up? Tiffany walks right on past him into the arms of Curtis. Now hopped her stuff in the car, kissed on Curtis, and asked him to help her get the rest of her stuff out the halfway house. She had a lot of stuff in the halfway house, y'all. I really thought she would only have the bag that she got off her back from down jail. So obviously, Kevin, you didn't get her anything to go into that halfway house, because remember, you didn't pick her up from jail and you couldn't pick her up from the halfway house. So what's the deal right here? He feel, okay, blah, blah, blah. He thought he was in the clear until he saw Curtis. And then that's when he realized something. 1 + 1 was equal to 2. Tiffany walks to Curtis. There we go. Boom. We back to where I was at in my notes, because they got jumbled. She says that the reason why she did not want Kevin to pick her up from the halfway house is because she wanted to get herself settled and in control of everything before she got into a serious relationship. AKA, I just been in jail for X amount of years. The last thing I want to do as a young woman getting out of jail is hop into a very serious relationship. No, I want to oot. She wally wally, oot, she bang bang, through the goddamn city. That's what I'm trying to do. And Curtis is going to be the man who's going to let me do exactly that. And not worry about no commitment, because at the end of the day, Curtis is going to be where when I need him. Just one call away, baby. So now Kevin and Curtis, they're arguing back and forth with each other. You're a weenie, you're a weenie, you're a cornball, look how little you are, this and that. Kevin is small. Kevin is real small. But see, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I used to like me a little short man. I ain't gonna lie. Especially if they know how to dress, and their feet is always a little smaller. So guess what? Double the shoes for me. Yeah. So that used to be me. That was trying to think. It was the shoes. It was just like, They had some nice shoes, and we wore the same size. And me, baby, I was all up and through that. Stupid. So after Kevin keeps talking shit to damn Curtis hops out that car, basically sizing him up. Oh, you teeny tiny, you look like a third grader, this and that. Basically, y'all doing the worst your mama jokes ever. He was like, you better don't put your hands on me, I'll knock your ass out. So Curtis like, do it. So Curtis leans in, and sure enough, Kevin, bop, knocks him straight cold out on the damn pavement. That body was stiff. It was like, It fell the fuck over. I was like, Curtis, why would you lean in so that man to hit you in your face? Did you not really think this man was gonna hit you in your face? He had to save face, honey. His girl just walked into the car with you. He was not going out as no sucker twice. Boy. Y'all, that's the end of the review. These people is wild and crazy. I'm gonna try to get the next 2 episodes in today. Hopefully, pray for me. I also gotta do Bad Boys. I have to do Love, Marriage Boot Camp. Yes, we is behind, but I am off today, and this is what I'm doing for today. In my room, shutting it down, turn the TV on for some mindless behavior. But until then, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And share the video if you care. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.